are a streaming.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the live Twitch of the podcast, the Pulling These Podcasts.
What's up, fans? All of our fans, our millions of fans.
Yes, all our
I'm
fans.
hugging my all three of my monitors.
Where the three of us take a trip to Smack City and talk about some pop culture afterwards, to ease us up during these trying times.
We might be drinking.
There might be some drinking going on. Plenty of other
Sip,
things
sip, sip,
too
sip, 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 sip,
Yep.
sip.
that you won't see on camera.
Yep.
So yeah, man. I'm your host, Big L. With me as always.
It is I, Alfred Diablo.
And it's DJ Ernie B.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we're about to get into this Ruby Rose leaving Batwoman topic right now because
Yep.
there's a lot to unpack here
It's a hot
because
topic.
yeah,
Hotter than I thought.
yeah, man, it's crazy. So Ruby Rose is leaving Batwoman, the show on CW,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and yeah, so now they're searching for a new actress, but she was like that pretty much she couldn't commit to the show the way they wanted her to, so she couldn't continue doing.
Yeah.
But like I think from the get go, the show was just I don't
Trash.
know why. Yeah, trash. I've
I
never
never
seen an
gave it a
episode.
chance.
I think the only episode I saw was the part of the crossover of Infinity Crisis. So I wasn't really like a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
But
I heard the comic books were good, so I thought maybe the show might be good.
yeah, but the thing is, like Bruce Wayne is missing,
Yeah.
and it's not really. They haven't shown any of the other Bat family, players. Like no Robin, I believe, no Batgirl even showing up. So
Yeah.
I think it's her and like Lucius Fox's son. I don't know if it's the same son that becomes Batwing.
Everybody's relative is in the
Yeah,
show.
except like the main people.
Yeah. Ray Shuckle's cousin is her enemy. He has like a scoop of the Lazarus pit in a ladle. I took this from my cousin. Don't tell him.
Yeah,
he like dabs it on his neck.
I thought he would
That's
like
right, looks so young.
he'll just drink it from a ladle, be like, because he has to be like creepy in his own way,
It's not enough for
Yeah.
everybody. Get away.
So when she first got hired, like everybody started like trolling her because they already thought the show was gonna be stupid, but now
Yeah.
like people believe she can't act or anything like that. But the episodes I saw her in, like in the crossover, she was a good actor, I
Okay.
believe. I wasn't like it wasn't like she was bad or anything. She was pretty much better than most of the Arrow actors they have already. So
Oof.
because she is kind of like she does movies mostly, so she has that
Okay.
next level type of shit. But
I just remember her from Orange is the New Black. That's all I knew her from.
yeah, and she was like in the Triple X movie, the
Oh,
Vin Diesel joint.
I didn't know that.
The
Yeah.
return of Xander Cage.
I
Xander
think she was in
Cage?
one. Yeah, Xander Cage.
Nice.
I think she was in one of the John Wick movies too. So
She
not
got shot in the
sure.
head in that movie.
Oh yeah, I
No,
think
I
it's
don't know.
part two. Oh
She
yeah,
probably
I
got shot in
think
the head.
She does? Oh, shit.
yeah, I think so.
Okay, guys.
Most people in John Wick's movies get shot in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
Yeah, the other thing I heard was she had an allergic reaction. She didn't she had trouble in the suit and the mask because she would get they had to like glue it on.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So
Uh-huh.
she had an allergic reaction to the glue. So that was like already a bad sign that like she's not gonna be able to do this show too long. But I remember hearing that a long ass time ago.
Oh yeah, because like shit started being problems like from the beginning. Like she almost got paralyzed in one of the stunts.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I think like for the first episode, like I remember it happening too. They were like, "Oh, it was an accident on set, and she injured her back or something like that." But they were like that she was really close to like being paralyzed from the waist down. I think.
Whoa.
And I was
That's
like,
nice.
damn, she's already off to a bad start in this role. I
This
was
is
like,
why we need Batman.
this would happen if it was a Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, if it was Bruce Wayne, he would have landed that and rolled, and as he was rolling, he would have pulled out batarangs and throw them. You know how he does.
What I do know about the end of the season, the first season, was that they finally introduced their version of Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
But yeah, they had the actor who's playing Bruce Wayne, but there's a twist. It's not really Bruce Wayne. It's Hush with Bruce Wayne's
Oh.
face.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's like one interesting thing I saw they did this season was like introduce Hush as like one of the villains of the
That would
show.
been pretty. That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. And yeah, the costume was decent, I think, for a TV show. So I was like, all right, it's not bad.
At worst, for
So-
Bruce Wayne, they would have done like the camera thing where it's like behind him and he's like doing the head bob.
Yeah. Because it's funny because I saw the scene online. It's like part of the plan to get to Batwoman. So when they like show him the face after the surgery, he's like, "Oh, you guys really did it." But you like nobody knows who the hell it is because it's just a random ass dude until they say the name. And so like the other villain had like the magazine that she points to him, so he could like look at it to see how they resemble each other. And like on the magazine it was like Bruce Wayne, Gotham's son or whatever, and it's the same face the dude has on.
Mhm.
So I think pretty much he's gonna impersonate Bruce Wayne for the second season for a while.
This would only cause fans to go, oh, "We're gonna get Batman."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna go and steal one of the suits, and he's gonna wear it. And he's gonna fight her. So it's
Close
gonna be
enough.
like Batman. Yeah, yeah. It's probably gonna happen. He's gonna wear a bat suit, and they're gonna fight, and that's gonna be like the season finale for season
Boo.
2. So it's gonna be like Batman versus Batwoman.
That's the same thing as long-haired little Bruce Wayne from Gotham.
Batboy. I'm so mad they even had to CGI his face on the Batman suit at the end of the series.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Is it this guy?
nah.
That guy looks like a murderer.
Yeah, he's like one of the bad guys.
Okay. Whatever. I was trying to see who it was.
Yeah. I think, damn, he was in some other show that was like pretty popular. I was surprised, but I forgot the name of it.
For our audio listeners, DJ Ernie B pulled up a picture of some guy that looks like one of the dudes from that Alien prequel, the Engineers.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like one of the engineers with hair.
Oh, Maury Sterling? Is it this guy?
That's Kevin Federline.
Nah.
It said Hush on the thing.
Yeah, he's playing Hush, but it's like the guy playing Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
No, but that's not the face.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm not good with celebrities.
Whatever. Show sucks.
So from what I hear they're going to do is they're going to have Batwoman still continue, but another character is going to take over the Batwoman mantle.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
Ruby Rose.
Kathy Kane. It's gonna be like somebody new. And I'm
Yeah.
like, but why do that?
Yeah, why continue?
Yeah. Yeah, why continue? Like, what's the reason for you to keep going? It's gonna be a different character, a brand new character, not from the comics, they say.
So earlier today, for most of the day, I've been watching a bunch of videos about sitcoms and TV shows and stuff, and they always end with, and then these characters left and they replaced them with such and such, and then it sucked.
Yeah. But this is the guy, Ernie.
Oh, he looked kind of like a Baldwin.
Yeah, I was gonna just say he looks like a younger Baldwin,
Yeah, I guess let me see.
who was on the roll to play the first Batman in the first movie.
Yeah. His name is Warren Christie.
Warren Christie.
I've heard that before somewhere. Probably when he showed up as Hush.
Well, they got another guy playing Hush, like the guy before he gets the face.
Well, yeah, like when the whole thing happened.
That thing, Ernie. That's the picture you were showing me of Hush.
Oh, okay.
That's the actor that plays Hush. But now
Gotcha.
this actor's taking over the role because he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Not. Yeah, that was a dumb thing for me to think. He was in a bunch of movies with Steven Seagal.
Oh yes.
It just crossed my mind that if they want to do a Batman show without Batman, they might as well just do Batman Incorporated. A whole bunch of different Batmen in different parts of the country
Yeah.
doing different shit.
This Warren Christie guy was in. We were talking about it last week. Bachelor Party Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Part 2?
Yeah.
Wow.
In 2008.
Yeah, I saw that was a part 2. I was like, I didn't even bother to click on it because I like the disrespect.
I think I watched it. I remember, and I think it sucked. It just sucked.
Was Katy Perry in it?
No, Katy Perry.
And that's the thing too. I think it was like an early 2000 thing, right?
Well, it's 2008.
That's early 2000. We're at 2020. That's early 2000 for us.
How you wait like those like almost pretty much almost 30 years to make a sequel to a movie.
How are you gonna try to top a horse doing cocaine and then dancing with everybody at a party?
You can't because you can't do that shit anymore. Well, at that time, you could get away with some shit in 2008.
Yeah, it was on that level of like American Pie. Like they were trying to be American Pie. I remember that much.
But they were trying to, hop on the coattails of the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Yep.
It can never. That would never pass in 2008. All the shit that went down in Bachelor Party, the original movie.
Yeah. Okay, no. 1984 was a special type of year.
Didn't we bring that up in the last podcast?
Yeah.
We talked
that's what I was saying because I was like looking at what Warren Christie, the guy who plays, we were just talking about. He's like, what movies was he in? And like one of them was Bachelor Party too.
Full circle, man.
And like 5 movies with Steven Seagal.
Jesus.
They're not like 1, 2, 3, like part 1. They're like 5 different movies.
He was the guy in every Steven Seagal movie that gets punched like 7 times with like the same move.
Look at my fast hands.
I'm not gonna move my legs, but look at my arms.
You heard that like Steven Seagal has beef with John Leguizamo?
Why?
Yeah, because they were in that movie, in one of the movies. I forgot what it was. And this is the story. Steven Seagal comes out of like the dressing room. And he's like, all right, so whatever I say goes. I'm God here. So John Leguizamo like chuckled because he thought he was like, this guy's an idiot. Like he's just joking, and like something happened where he like basically caught him off guard and like had him on the wall backed up with like his arm on his neck and like choking him out basically, and like threatened him or whatever. So like John Leguizamo was basically like, fuck that guy, like he runs like a bitch. He caught me off guard, like I'll fuck him up, So yeah, they got beef.
Oh shit.
And then there's also that's probably the movie that he was in then.
Was John Leguizamo in Air Force One?
Well, one of the movies. I don't know. I don't remember
which one.
So it's probably that movie I'm thinking of.
Shit.
But there's also a story where like so Gene LaBelle, who's like a famous stuntman guy. He taught like Ronda Rousey all the judo stuff. Anyways, long story short, he's like a legit like badass old man. And like fucking Steven Seagal like this is a story that like has been going around for like everyone knows about the story. Like within those people. That freaking something happened where like Steven Seagal basically was like, you can't get me in a lock. Like it doesn't like no one can get me in a lock because he does Aikido, which is basically like you come after him, he throws you, twist your arm and you flip over, that type of shit, right?
Oh, I think I heard about this.
Yeah, so then like this Jean LaBelle, fucking old man, like 70 something years old probably at this time, who knows? Fucking grabs him, chokes him out to the point where he shit himself.
Yeah, I heard about this before.
Yep.
Wow. Damn.
Mhm. He
And now
knocked him out and then shit himself.
Now he spray paints his ponytail.
and he in his TV show, he has a TV show about like him being like a bounty hunter or something, right? Right? You heard about? Oh, okay. So he has like some TV show where it's like cops where he like goes and whatever and like. And for every black person that they arrest, he's always like, "Come on, bro, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man, like homeboy." Like he tries to be like, with it.
It's me, Steven Seagal, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. And he talks like Southern, like, "Come on, babe." I love you guys. Come on.
Oh my god, I would bop him in the head with a plank if he comes up to me like that.
No, but
I'm Steve Seagal.
no, but they're all like, "Oh, Steven Seagal, that's crazy."
Well,
That's exactly my reaction. Steven Seagal. Bap! Don't talk to me like that.
yeah. I would have been asking him mad questions about his movies in the car ride. What do you think?
Yep.
Yo, Under Siege 2 sucked.
Did you really break that Jamaican guy's arm in that movie, Hard to Kill?
Why are you always squinting?
Yeah, it's crazy because the girl who played his niece in Under Siege 2 was like he was being like a creep.
Oh
to-
yeah.
like he was trying to hit on.
Oh.
Yep. He has a bunch of like sexual harassment suits.
He looks like the type of guy.
There's a picture of like him and I forgot who it was that was with him, but he's like grabbing her boob. Like he's like, and she's just like, "What the fuck?" And then Jamie Presley, I know this is what Rob Schneider said, that Jamie Presley like filed a lawsuit against him
Oh shit.
because he was basically like, "Oh, I'm a massage therapist, and do this and blah blah blah," and basically he was just grabbing her boobs.
Wow.
But the excuse was that he was like checking for lumps for breast cancer, which is like every massage therapist excuse.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like the typical excuse for touching boobs.
Yeah. I mean, let me see if you got cancer, girl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm a dog. I can sniff out cancer. Let me put my face on your boobs.
Oh,
That's a
man.
better technique.
Yeah. I got a lot to teach
Yeah.
you guys.
I heard he used to make like the women that came in like for the lead role or whatever, like do a topless scene when in an audition, like just take the top off.
When there's like no
Um,
topless scene in the movie.
Like, sir, this is Spy Kids 4.
Aren't I supposed to get like eaten by a shark? Take off your top.
Take it off.
Wow. Steven
Yeah.
Seagal, the ultimate scumbag.
Scumbag Seagal.
He should play Hush.
Not now.
Oh man. But hush, don't say anything.
Hush is definitely a creep, though.
Hush? You think
Yeah, why would you want someone else's face on your face?
so?
That's creepy as fuck.
Unless
That's
you're
creepy as fuck.
you're
I think yeah.
John Travolta from Face Off.
Seems like he's gonna be hijacking the Bruce Wayne life for a while. So
But then it's just his face, so like the rest of his body is still like another person's body.
yeah, pretty much. I don't know how does that work.
Like in Face Off, John Travolta has sex with this guy's wife. Didn't she just like go, "Whose dick is that?"
They explain it because they explain when they're doing the surgery that like they even modify like their body.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I mean,
because that's everyone's first. That's everyone's first reaction, like, wait a minute, what? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
took a
like
brown
just
Sharpie and I put freckles where they're supposed to be.
But one dot.
His left testicle. Ah.
That's why, like, you see him cutting like the hair, so it's like to make his hair short, like Nicolas Cage or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo. Who says yes to that shit?
We need you to take your face.
Yeah, just take your face off and put somebody else's face on your face. This will work.
While the other guy's in a coma.
Yeah, he wasn't even dead.
No one noticed the height difference.
No, yeah. There's so many questions.
So many variables. I
Yeah.
love that we ended this on Face Off. All right, fans, we're done. Good show.
That's it.
We're going to label this episode Face Off.
Face off, and that's it.
Yeah. The rest of the podcast is going to be about Face Off.
Hearts of face off.
Hey, that's a
Episode title right there.
Yep,
You're just pumping out those episode titles, Homer.
I write it down.
I tried. Yeah. Thank you, Ernie.
Yeah, we're definitely going to forget this. I already
Yeah.
forgot it.
Face off. Got it.
But it's weird to me that they will go through all this trouble for this Batwoman show and just give us a Batman show, man.
Just-
you know,
This is literally what everybody's asking for.
Yep.
pretty much just a Batman show. Just
I'm
give
sure
us
it's
a
like a rights thing, you know. Warner Brothers is probably like, no, we want Batman to be like the face, the movies or whatever.
yeah.
It's like thing.
It's probably the same thing they can do with X-Men. X-Men makes more sense as a show, but they're
Yeah.
gonna make movies off of them, of course. Everybody's gonna go watch X-Men in the movies.
Well, now like with the streaming services, like Disney Plus will probably want like an X-Men type of show,
Yeah.
like probably like a New Mutants type of thing.
I was gonna say, I thought they're gonna do like main X-Men, probably New Mutants or X-Force or something.
Yeah.
They're not gonna
I
do
think
Excalibur.
they tried that before though. Remember Generation X or something like that?
Yeah, but that was Generation X.
Yeah, that was like 1996.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure New Mutants would be way more successful than that.
Yeah.
Actually, the New Mutants
Yeah,
movie looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks really promising. I'm not even joking. Like, it looks like a good movie. But
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
they delete that shit so much. There's actually a countdown online of like the top 5 New Mutants release dates.
This is so worth.
Yeah.
Because that thing supposedly now is supposed to come out in August.
Oh my god, that poor movie.
Hey, there's hope. It's almost here.
Yeah, I'll
You
watch
know, it's smart because a lot of people are like, yo, people are gonna be hungry for movies, so they're
it.
probably gonna go
Yeah.
watch just to see it.
I'm
'Cause
saying
it hasn't
I'm saying I'll watch that, but also I'm gonna watch the Snyder Cut, so that's not saying much.
Yeah. True.
I pretty much watch anything. Is what I'm saying.
That's what, but you see, that's Warner Brothers should do then a Batman show that's different from movies.
Yeah.
Because it'd be imagine you get like a Ben Affleck Batman show for HBO Max.
That'll be
That'd be
crazy.
So that way he only worked he worked less hours for like what 6-8 episodes of anything, and just chill out.
That means he could just drink more.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's actually a recovering alcoholic.
I heard after the whole DC thing, he relapsed a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think between Batman versus Superman, the Justice League stuff.
Yeah.
That's why in Justice League, like he's never like he's always in the suit, and the suit is padded. Remember that? So it shows like only his muscles.
They patted
Yeah.
the shit out of that suit.
And you see even like there's like a bump on his belly.
Hmm
Look at that. You see the gut.
Yeah, because for the Josh Whedon reshoots, he had to come back and do it. But at
Yeah.
that time, he was he's already yo, fuck that, stop working
Mhm.
out.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not
why
gonna
that
do
scene where he said, "I really can't get up." He really looked like he couldn't get up.
Yeah.
Man, it did him so dirty, man.
Yeah, for real.
Dirty.
I can't get up. Oh, the portal in the background in that place. It's happening.
That's what I'm saying. They
But-
just thought like, he had enough goodwill from the last movie for them to be like, oh, let's make him silly now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
No, it's wrong.
He had like the only goodwill he had in the last movie was the fight scene in the warehouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And because he was like fucking brutal and Batman like, you know.
He hit a guy in the face with a wooden box.
That's the Batman we want to see more
Yeah,
of.
man.
That's the thing with the Justice League movie. They just because if the main villain's like a godlike type of being, what the fuck Batman's really gonna do? You know what I mean? So they just did it wrong.
I remember Batman doing is driving around, jumping a few times, and rolling.
Hmm
In Justice League, I don't remember that much because, and we only watched that movie that one time.
Yeah.
You never watched it again after that?
Nope.
Not out of morbid curiosity?
Nope.
Not to punish yourself?
Nope, not at all.
I saw it once after that because I was like mad at myself for something.
No, because I remember we saw it, right? And we were like I remember like this movie sucked.
Yeah.
But like
We were trying to say it was good.
yeah, and we all were like we all had like so much positivity towards it. And I was like, okay, I'll be positive. Like I felt like all right, like we're I don't want to be the one to be like this movie sucked. But then the next week Freddie was like, yo, I saw it again, this movie sucked. And I was like, okay, so I'm not the only one, all right.
Oh my god.
I think after a couple of days of just like going through the movie in my head, I was like, yeah, that shit was pretty whack.
Yeah.
I had so many questions, but like you guys were all like so positive about it. I was like, all right. And I remember being super quiet the whole time. Just like, all right, yeah, that was cool.
You should have spoke up. You would have got the ball rolling. I think.
Yeah.
I know.
You would have started the whole, yeah, that really, god damn, that sucks. The only thing we weren't on board with, like off the bat, was Aquaman.
Because that was my biggest complaint. I was like, oh my, I wanted to like that character so much. I was like, oh, he's gonna be cool. And I was like, no, man, this guy sucked.
Why did you say Bruce Wayne dresses as a bat in front of all those people?
Mm-hmm.
Aquaman.
Oh man. Yeah, Aquaman was just on some other shit with the oh hey brother.
Mummer.
I don't know about you, bro. I could breathe underwater.
Another Josh Whedon scene was him sitting on the Wonder Woman's lasso, the truth.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I like that scene. I thought it was funny.
No, that was a good scene.
Yeah.
You need that type of humor between the teammates because they weren't together for that long until like let's just join up and just go on our first big mission.
We all have superpowers.
Yeah, it was. What bothered me about that, like I thought that was funny too, but I remember thinking like, they just got together. Like, how are they so like humorous with each other like this? Like they knew each other. It doesn't make sense. Like, hey, there's people dying, and there's aliens coming and other shit. Like,
the whole time, Joss Whedon had somebody behind him going, "Make Avengers happen! Make Avengers happen!"
Yeah, pretty much. That's how most likely it went down.
Yeah.
Like, hey, 2 Avengers.
Yeah.
Come on, make it happen. You're doing it wrong.
Make it funny, like that one time.
Make Superman say, "Okay, Hulk, smash."
Let's know that Batman's just a human.
Yeah.
Batman could have ripped his body in half. Superman could have ripped his body in half at that moment. And
Batman's still like running at him, like, "I got this."
That you could tell also that when Batman's on the floor and he's like, oh, like I can't get up or whatever. That's his like when Iron Man is like, oh, anybody want shawarma? Like that's his moment
Yeah,
of
I'm
that.
in the mood for shawarma.
Yeah,
Oh,
like oh, I'm beat up, but I'm gonna say something funny because I'm
yeah.
funny.
He
It was
didn't earn
like,
that.
it's true.
Because Superman's back to normal, and it was Lois Lane that did it.
Hmm.
Well,
Think about
Bruce
that
Wayne got
scene.
it.
The Flash scene was dope when he was like
Uh,
running
Yeah,
fast and
that's the
Superman
best part.
saw him.
oh,
That, yeah,
yeah.
that was for me. That was the best part of the whole movie.
Hmm.
Supposedly that was a Whedon scene, like when he's running and Superman sees him.
Big
That was
season.
so
And
dope.
he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh
that
Yeah,
makes
shit!"
sense.
awesome.
Yeah. So I don't think Snyder had that.
Snyder, that bastard.
That's definitely not a Snyder scene.
Yeah.
And then Superman would be
Yo.
like mad fast, punching at the Flash, and the Flash going like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was dope.
yeah. That's why like, you have to have fun with this shit too. You just can't make it. It's so many characters that are so different that you have to their personalities. Like Flash, he has to be like the funny guy because that's the
Hmm.
Flash pretty
Yeah.
much, right? And that's the issue I have with the CW, the Flash show. I stopped watching it, and I was like, nah, man, I'm tired of this shit.
Ugh. Every season was like Flash versus another Flash.
Yeah, or the Flash that it was repetitive after a while.
Yeah, and someone else becomes a Flash.
Yeah. Then his daughter from the future, who's also a Flash,
So many
comes to
Flashes.
yes. Yeah,
So
that's
many
pretty much.
flashes I can't keep up right now. So many
And
flashes.
and the Flash, the Flash that everybody wanted to see, Wally West, bounced after a while off
Oh,
the
he
show.
did?
Yeah, he left the show. Then he was on Legends of Tomorrow for a while. Then he
Oh,
left
wow.
after like a couple episodes, which was
Tired of
like that.
superhero shit.
So I think he's coming back to the CW show. But I was like, it's too late now, man. Like,
Yeah, I think the CW DC universe is fizzled out.
yeah, I'm like the last season of Arrow, spoilers, but he dies.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Like, they can't even do the Tony Stark shit.
He shoots
They
an
always
arrow
done.
up into the sky and like it comes down and hits him in the face.
Wait, Arrow dies or Wally West?
Arrow.
No, Arrow dies.
Oh shit! I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Still
Damn.
watch it?
No, I don't watch.
Okay. I don't want to spoil it. I would have been. I would have felt bad. I spoiled it for you.
I
Did Felicity
tried
die?
very hard.
Did Felicity die in Arrow?
No, she's
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Fucking kill her, please.
Oh man.
I used to
I-
love Felicity, and then like the whole Felicity Oliver thing happened, and that killed it. I hated her after that.
You know what's crazy? She was even supposed to be like a regular cast member. It was at this dude Stephen Amell Arrow.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, she's a good actress. Like you should, give her a bigger role on the show." And that's what.
She was great at first.
Yeah. But then like I guess he wanted to see more of her for some reason. I don't know why.
Mm-mm.
Instead of working on the Black Canary Arrow relationship, they decided just to make this relationship force this relationship on us for some reason I don't know why. I don't
Maybe
know.
Stephen Amell. Maybe he was like smitten.
And he's tapping on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
And not the
Allegedly.
first Black Canary. I was smitten by that one. She was dynamite.
Sarah.
Sarah. She became White Canary
Yeah.
in Legend of Tomorrow, and that's when I stopped paying attention to her.
I was like, this is boring.
Her hotness can't save this.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I tried getting into Arrow. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
The first few
Okay.
seasons are really good.
Yeah.
The first
I feel
season
like-
is amazing.
I saw like the first 3 or 4 episodes, and I was like, after that, I never came back to it.
Yeah, the first couple of episodes are mad, like, are tough to get through, but like after like the 6th or 7th episode, that's when it starts getting like
You get absorbed, then yeah.
that's when like the
Okay.
shit starts happening. Yeah, it's one of those slow burn type of things.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I would say you have better shows to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just like forgot about it, and it was like like I it wasn't definitely wasn't didn't catch my interest to keep going and keep watching.
I would say watch The Flash over that.
Yeah. Because like
Wow.
Arrow takes its time of like becoming a comic book show. Like
Yeah.
it tries to be like this gritty, real type of thing.
The
But
paint.
the Flash
Mhm.
off the back, it becomes a comic book show, and
Mm-hmm.
that's when like the CW was good. Like the first couple seasons of the Flash was like, yo, that shit's great, but then it just got repetitive.
I got you.
Actually, when I used to teach, I had a coworker that I used to always speak with about Arrow. We used to always talk about Flash too, and like what happened in the latest episodes. That was a good time. It was actually one of our extended cousins, Big L.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All Dominicans are cousins.
Yeah.
That's true. Every single Dominican who has ever lived is related to every single Dominican who has ever lived.
But somehow, some way,
Somehow.
the island is not that big, I guess.
Yeah. That's why I never want to get with any Dominicans because they're probably related.
Let's take a 23andMe test, girl.
All right.
On.
I only like incest when it's on YouPorn.
Oh shit.
And when they overemphasize that they're related. Oh, you're my brother. Yeah, you're my sister.
Ew.
Yo, speaking of incest,
Okay.
I finally like finished watching
Go on.
binge watching Community, and season 6 and like the second to last episode. This guy, what's his name? The guy who talks like this and he had the glasses.
Oh, he married his cousin.
Yeah, he married his cousin.
What was his name?
That was the weirdest fucking episode.
Was his name like Lloyd or something like that?
I forgot. But at the end, the writer was like, "Hi, I'm the writer who wrote this episode." So blah blah blah, whatever. He's like, "So just remember, I'm the writer who wrote the incest episode." And I was like, "What the hell is going on?"
The episode is hilarious.
Yeah, that was a great episode.
Oh my god. Not just marrying my cousin. Yeah, I love that character. There was like a episode where like they made the Greendale 7 believe that they were in a mental hospital the whole time.
Yeah.
And they imagined themselves there, and when you saw that character, he had like a normal voice. He was just talking like this.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I gotta binge that shit, man. I keep on forgetting.
I gotta binge it again, and I binged it like a month ago.
Oh yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's on that level of like going back to like rewatch episodes I already watched like a couple of weeks ago, or like a week ago.
Like I could rewatch the video game episode a million times.
Oh yeah.
And still be entertained by it.
Me and the paintball episodes too.
Oh yeah, all the paintball episodes.
Modern Warfare.
That was a great episode.
Or the trampoline episode is one of my
Oh,
favorites.
and the Halloween episodes.
Oh my god.
Especially the one where they become zombies. I love that
With
episode.
the cat passing by. Like, forget about the zombies. Let's get this cat. Like, what's the deal with that cat?
You heard they might make the movie.
I really hope that happens.
Yeah.
Donald Glover said that he's down. He's down for it. So it might happen.
Crazy.
And Chevy Chase is probably not doing anything.
No, Chevy Chase is dead. Like,
yeah,
Pierce
is dead.
He
died?
Yeah.
Oh wait, Pierce died. Right. Come on. They could bring him back for something.
Maybe like a hologram, like he did
Or a
in
clone. They clone him.
Oh, that'd be crazy. The cult that he's a part of cloned him.
Exactly. The cult he's a
With
part
the
of actually
semen.
succeeded.
With the tube of semen.
With all his
yeah.
semen.
Yo, Dan Harmon, come on.
Yeah, we got to write the Community movie.
That's like one of the first things you should
Fuck
do,
yes.
like off the Rick and Morty fame. It's just like, all right, I want to do a community movie. I want
Oh,
Netflix.
yeah.
Netflix, let me do a movie. You know, you could use the creative Rick and Morty when you were like promoting it or whatever.
Mhm.
It's gonna be
include like
me.
every character, even like Magnitude.
Yeah.
Pop,
Pop.
pop.
Which will happen.
Yeah.
But the old guy died though. The
Leonard?
one Leonard died. Yeah.
Oh, I love Leonard.
Yeah. They should have like they're probably gonna have like a bust of him somewhere in the school.
That'd be cool. Shut up, Leonard. I heard you went to the school for 16 years.
Leonard was always the first one to talk shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a YouTube channel where he would like try potato chips and rate them.
Yes.
And then like at the end of his YouTube videos, he would be like, "I'm hard as hell, and you about to get shot."
He's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. I gotta download that song too, man. I'm as hard as hell, and no, I'm as high as hell, and you're about to get shot.
Even better.
Yeah, that's what every out of control gangster says.
True.
True that.
I've seen it.
Speaking of being an out of control gangster, I'm about to go pee on my wall because that's what we do.
That's how we get down.
Can you give me another thing, please?
Do you want chocolate or peanut butter?
Peanut butter. I'm gonna get a cookie, guys.
Yeah, cookie.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Do your gang.
Wow.
Take a sip.
Go cookie.
Peanut butter cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just a slime or something. Or when you're high.
Mm-hmm. Like freshly baked.
Shit.
Yep.
Getting freshly baked cookies
Thank
at
you.
midnight, Ernie.
Yep.
What's up?
You good wife?
Huh?
Is a good wife.
There you go. Mine's is knocked out.
Mine never sleeps.
Yeah.
She didn't hear me, right?
God damn it. Want some alone time. Yo, did you see that Justice League movie? Apocalypse War? Oh,
No, not yet.
okay.
I've been meaning to, but because of work.
Mm.
One second. I'll be back.
Yeah.
You were going solo this whole time?
Oh yeah, Ernie was like eating some cookies.
Taking a dump?
Yeah. No, shut up. I had a cookie.
I was taking a dump too. It's all good.
Yeah. Hope you wiped your ass.
Nah.
I was asking Ernie if he saw the Justice League Apocalypse War.
Justice League Apocalypse. Is that the latest movie?
The animated one.
The animated one.
That was the dark one though, right?
Yeah.
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It was good.
You guys,
Yeah, I wanted to talk about it.
you go ahead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I was always kind of iffy with the Justice League Dark movie because I wasn't really feeling like the DC movies after they started after Flashpoint. They really got like hit or miss with me, especially like the Batman stuff. Like I was like, I'm tired of this shit. Yeah, I was tired of the universe. So I was like, But I heard it was like the last movie based on this universe. So
Oh,
yeah, so they're not gonna do like the same characters and storylines.
I actually don't remember much from this movie, even though I saw it not too long ago.
No, but this like I saw it yesterday, and I'm like, damn, this is pretty good. Like, if Warner Bros. Was smart enough, they would have just done few movies like this before they had like the big end game type of movie they wanted, like in the first two movies of
Yeah.
Justice League.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because this was like the perfect movie for it. Because you have Darkseid finally going at it with the Justice League, but then he totally destroys them because he knows their plan before they got there. So that was dope. Like the first 5 minutes of the movie was just
Y'all fucked up.
yeah, was just like, oh, okay, the Justice League get defeated, but they get slaughtered too. So you just see
Yeah.
like people, you see like Aquaman cut in half,
Whoa.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because Darkseid was recording like the Justice League meeting through Cyborg, because Cyborg is part of the Mother Box, so it's Darkseid technology.
Mhm.
So he was pretty much hacked into Cyborg, watching his every move. So he figured a whole battle plan out, right? So he genetically engineers the parademons with Doomsday's DNA to make like parademons that are Doomsdays, pretty much like flying Doomsdays.
Wow.
So when the Justice League comes out there, these guys are just go straight for the Justice League. They rip like Aquaman in half. They they eat people too, so they just attack Green Lantern, like shred them up like to
Oh my
pieces.
God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was mad graphic. It was like the first 5 minutes, and you see like the Justice League just dying left and right, and you're like, shit, like okay,
What the fuck?
I guess this is it.
So I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, the Flash goes back in time and fixes it
At
somehow?
the end, yeah,
Okay.
at the end. Because
Okay.
that's like the way of saying goodbye to this universe. Because you have to rewrite. I'm like, damn, they fucked everybody up in this movie.
Wasn't it Constantine who went back in time or something like that?
No, Constantine was there for the mission,
Yeah.
but then he was Santana was they were dating at the time, so they were both on the mission. But when they got there, Santana gets attacked by a whole bunch of parademons, Doomsday parademons,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
about to get killed. So she puts a spell on John Constantine to make him like run away, to make him leave the apocalypse to go back to Earth, which he does. He doesn't know why he's doing it. He just does it. And he bounces. So 2 years later, Superman comes to recruit him to defeat Darkseid because Earth is destroyed because Darkseid
Right.
took over after he killed the Justice League.
All
I was
right,
like,
Superman's like a half cyborg facsimile or some shit like that.
oh no! He's like Darkseid did some fucked up shit and injected Superman kryptonite into his blood, so his blood is kryptonite.
Oh, that's right. Damn, I was
Yeah.
not paying attention to this movie.
It's not, man. They turned people to cyborgs, but it wasn't Superman. It was
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, yeah.
Right.
So Superman is powerless. He has no powers now because his whole body is kryptonite. So he comes in with Raven from the Teen Titans. They recruit John Constantine to go fucking fight Darkseid again. And he's like, "Fuck that, we lost." whatever. But now he has this Ethron the Demon, which is a dope character and was one of the funny characters in the whole movie. Which is like, oh shit. He's like this demon that's mad, big and brawly, and he's like their Hulk pretty much. This guy, but he's like the Hulk and Thor into one character. Like he loves to fight and drink and all this type of shit.
What is side note side question? What is John Constantine's powers again?
He's
He's
just
like Doctor Strange.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, he just wears a trench coat and
Yeah, he deals
That's a
with
British
like the magical undead type shit.
yeah.
I just remember the undead stuff. Like I remember him fighting like demons or something.
Yeah.
From the Constantine movie.
Like he knows
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this like magic and shit. He's a regular human. It's just that he knows all this magic and shit like that. He has all these
Yeah.
tools to like fight demons or whatever, and he's like
Okay.
super knowledgeable when it comes to that.
Yeah,
Let's see. Okay.
He's
yeah,
like the
because
Batman of the magical world.
yeah, pretty much.
Catch.
And he's like becoming a popular character because they had another Justice League Dark movie before this one.
I saw that one too.
Yeah, and that was a pretty good one.
Yeah,
So
they really shoehorned Batman into that one.
yeah, they always shoehorn Batman into this shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, Batman's in this. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, so like he was in the Suicide Squad movie. He was
He was in
in
everywhere.
So and also in this universe too, it was Darkseid that created Doomsday to fight Superman. And he made Doomsday off of Superman's DNA somehow. I forgot how he did it, but
Mm.
he
This
created
wasn't Zod's
Doomsday.
DNA.
So this
Okay.
universe is mad. It was mad connected to it's like the Avengers type of shit, but for DC. But he never did it in live action, which they should have because this shit made more sense.
Yeah.
Because the payoff, like this movie was like, I was like, damn, this is actually a great movie, and I'm watching because it's just like, these guys are just going on a mission to defeat Darkseid, who's voiced by Candyman, Tony Todd.
Oh crap!
Yeah, that's Darkseid's voice.
Candyman.
Darkseid. And Darkseid is fucking vicious, bro, in this movie, man. Kills people, rips body parts off, cracks their necks.
I was even now kind of, but definitely back then when I was younger, I was kind of always a little scared of Darkseid. Like freaked out by him.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Definitely scary looking.
Just
Scarier
like,
than
That
Thanos.
great face.
and the way he always stands with his hands in his back.
Mhm.
When he killed that cop, man, I was like, "Fuck, bro."
Yeah.
That
That dude's cold blooded.
was cold. Oh man, watching Superman get pissed. I can't go back to that.
That was a rough time.
Hmm
Rough time. So yeah, they get Constantine and they go, start their whole crew up. They get the Suicide Squad that survived. Who else? Lois Lane is like their person. Lex Luthor is like the inside guy because he's working for Darkseid.
Oh
So
right.
he's gonna double cross him like he always does. So they, what else happens there? Shit. And I was gonna say something. Batman becomes like he becomes a servant of Darkseid. So he serves he's like Darkseid's number 2. He's like
Yeah.
I don't know how well you know DC, but there's like this character, a new guy. He has like this chair that's like the knowledge chair, something like that.
Metatron.
Metatron, yeah.
Yeah.
So he becomes like the new Metatron for Darkseid. So he knows everything
Everything.
that's going on. So he sees everything,
But they do the
So-
thing where it's like, "Oh, you're my friend. You'll remember." And he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
with-
yeah, I do remember."
with Damon, with Damon Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Damon Wayans. It's like, come on, man, homie, don't play that. Bop.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
I'm Batman.
That's right. I'm a good guy. Bring out Fire Marshal Bill. I'll remember better.
So Damian Wayne.
Let me tell you something.
He's like the new he's the new master of the assassin
The
Oh,
League
wow.
of Assassins.
League of
assassins. There you go. Yeah.
That's
So
dope.
he joins the fight. Yeah, it was pretty
Killed-
dope.
Ra's al
Is he-
Ghul and
Is he
Drake all
still
the-
young? He's still Robin, like still young Robin, or he's like
He's
older?
like a teenager.
He's like older teen,
Yeah.
so they aged him up a bit.
Did they give him long hair like they did in Injustice?
No,
No.
he just has like the Jersey Shore type of spiky,
Yeah.
gelled up hair.
He
Yeah, he has the Pauly D hair.
Yeah.
He drank all of Ra's al Ghul's Ecto Cooler from his bathtub.
Started fist bumping.
Oh shit! Shit's good.
Yo, he takes Darkseid's eye beams, the Omega Stare, whatever it's called.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then he just like he gets burned up, but he doesn't disintegrate. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm
Oh
like
yeah,
Dark,
you're
I thought,
supposed to like turn to dust.
yeah. But then I thought like maybe Darkseid did that on purpose so he could suffer a little more, and Batman could see his son suffering before he dies because he's like all burned up in pain. I was like,
That
that
was
was
a
pretty dope.
dumb move because that turned Batman back into a good guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Dark Winter did it. No, he turned a good guy before when he was about to stab him with the sword.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, yeah. Then he got a flashback of the robber like pointed a gun at him after he shot his parents.
After Damon Wayans hit him in the head with the sock.
Yeah. Remember who you are.
Bop!
Fight. So they get Batman back. They win. Well, Wonder Woman's a cyborg because she's Darkseid. Didn't kill her, but she was injured like pretty much. So they became like his new Furies, which were like all the women.
Yeah.
His warriors. So it's her. Martian Manhunt's her. Hawkeye, who just they completely because he was a man, but now he's like a hawk with a hawk skull and like his man fucked up.
Come an actual hawk! This is not what I wanted!
And Murrah, Frey's favorite superhero.
Oh, Mira.
Murrah.
Mm. Thank you for
Mira.
reminding me. I gotta leave my door unlocked.
For your weekly.
You open your curtain.
My weekly Amber Heard beating.
Gotta
Absolutely
open the
nothing
curtain.
sexual about that. She just beats the shit out of me.
That's all that she
Yeah.
needs.
Please help me.
Sometimes cuts a limb off.
Mhm.
Sometimes she does.
She cuts like the webbing of my mouth.
Yeah.
Ah!
Drink this lemonade now.
Hey, but you know what? Amber Heard gets to touch me.
Well, in this movie, her character is like this half cyborg type of creature thing. So she would have been. Oh, she has like the mermaid tail. Like her body's like the
Oh,
robotic.
you're right. And
Yeah.
somehow it's less worse than Amber Heard.
Yeah. That it is.
It's less scary.
So Wonder Woman remembers who she is because Constantine uses the lasso of truth on her and casts a spell for her to remember. Like it's dope. Like Constantine was real
Yeah.
dope in this. He was voiced by Matt Ryan, who plays Constantine on Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh,
That dude.
cool.
Who had his own show,
Yeah, the
Constantine,
Constantine show.
Yeah.
which was dope. It was a good show, man. You gotta check
Thank
it
you
out.
for reminding me. I gotta add that to my streaming service. That's free.
Oh shit. Fred TV.
Constantine so far kind of sounds like to me, and then you're saying like he has the jacket and stuff like that. He kind of sounds like the Doctor from Doctor Who.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
He's
Which
a lot
Doctor?
like that too, like a magical Doctor Who. He goes
Yeah.
to all these magical realms and does all this crazy Constantine shit, like Doctor Strange.
Oh, Doctor. Yeah.
He's British.
Oh, see, yeah, definitely modeled after the Doctor. I was gonna say Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Well, it's funny they based his look on Sting
Oh, for real?
from back.
Oh, the way that they animated him or drew him.
Yeah, drew him in the comic. He was modeled after Sting, like in the '80s when Adam Moore was working on Swamp Thing. That's Constantine's first appearance in Swamp Thing.
Nice.
That's
He
why
was
they always
modeled
had.
after Sting.
Huh?
So he has the face
Yeah.
paint and everything.
Oh, I did not know that.
No, not Sting. The
And,
And that's what I thought. The wrestlers. Like, that'd be pretty cool though. Like a magical dude modeled after Sting. That's weird.
there's a so Amy Jo, real quick, Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger from Power Rangers. She made like some little like mini video that she was like an actress that like basically fell off, and like so she's like, oh, I need money or whatever to pay rent and shit. So she like calls an agent, and the agent is like, oh, I she says like, oh, hello Mary, blah blah blah, whatever. I agent whatever. I manage actors and professional wrestlers. So then like blah 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 whatever. So later on in the conversation, she goes, "All right, so I gotta go call Sting," and she goes, "Oh, the singer?" It's like, "No, the wrestler."
Okay, so he's not up to Sting the singer.
Yeah,
Okay.
the singer.
His face paint will light up every time he casts a spell.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like actually, I gotta start a comic. A magical wrestler who goes to all these dimensions and body slams demons.
That'd be dope.
That's pretty sick.
Yo,
Bad
we're
guy.
just full of ideas.
This whole episode is just mad good ideas. So it's gonna make
Mad
so much money off of this episode.
Oh man, have him fight the Ultimate Warrior.
Just have the
No, it's not
Undertaker
one
there
movie.
as the Undertaker because that's like his thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Be like, I walk through the realm of death.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro, I'm just here. It's me, Undertaker.
Then the manager of the ball, oh Paul.
Paul Bear.
Paul Bear.
Oh yes.
Undertaker. Was you really a mortician?
In real life, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was like the job he had like before wrestling, and then especially with WWE, especially like when they were like, oh, you know, when in the early '90s when they all had gimmicks, like they were a cop, they were this, whatever. It was like Vince McMahon being like, oh, like tell me about yourself, and they're like, well, I did this, so like, okay, perfect, you'll be this, you know.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like if you were like in the military, you'd be like, okay, we're gonna make you like the new Sergeant Slaughter.
A military guy.
Yeah, like, oh, you know, I ride horses. Okay, we're gonna make you a cowboy. Some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
I saw a documentary where like a wrestler was talking about like, yeah, he used to do all that shit. Like, what if you were a plumber, he's gonna make you like a plumber wrestler or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what was it? I forget.
There had to be
It
a
was like
plumber.
There was a plumber. There was a plumber.
Yeah, but Lou Albano, he was Mario.
Yep. He definitely was Mario. But no, there was a guy. What was it? There was a hockey player. There was Duke the Dumpster Drosy. He was a dumb garbage man.
Or Frank the Dumpster.
Something Hopper. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's something Hopper. The TL Hopper. TL Hopper. He was the plumber. Yep. TL Hopper.
That'd be like the 80s or something.
He would
right?
like plunge his enemies' faces.
Be like,
I don't want to fight that guy.
wow.
Yep.
That's like the only jobber.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what it was. Like at that time, they had like guys that were like, you know, veterans that they were just like, well, you know, you just got a job out to these young guys.
Yeah.
We'll make you. But that's when they stopped being jobbers. They started being enhancement talent.
Oh,
So is a jobber like a heel?
A jobber is a guy to like. So remember when we used to watch TV, watch it like on Saturday mornings and shit,
Yeah.
and like you see like, you know, they'll show like it wouldn't even be the Undertaker because Undertaker is like too high profile for like even this shit. But there'll be like you know, Triple H will come out. He was Hunter S. Helmsley, so he'll come out and you know they try to present this new character, so he comes out and whatever. But like his opponent never had an entrance. That guy was already on the ring, and he's just some guy that's like, you know, doing all these things.
Like a regular. He's just in
Regular.
underwear.
Yeah. Regular Joe Schmo. You know, that he just looks like I'm getting ready to, you know, whatever, and I'm gonna get this guy, you know, and then
Get beat.
yeah, and then Triple H just destroys him.
Yeah.
You know, that's a jobber.
Oh, okay.
So now what happens is this is the difference between enhancement talent and a jobber. So then there'll be a guy that like, you know, they will present this guy, oh, TL Hopper. So TL Hopper will come out and he'll fucking beat up a jobber. But then when it comes to like the real good storylines, like we're trying to get Triple H over, so we're gonna get TL Hopper to job to Triple H. So he's enhancement talent. You know what I mean? So stuff like that. So it's like they're guys that you know their name, you know that's a character and whatever, but like they're on the bottom, you know,
Yeah.
bottom of the totem pole. So they're the ones that got a job to the guy above them. And shit.
Yeah, I seen so many Brooklyn Brawler fights, man. matches. I'm like,
Yep.
damn, this is
Brooklyn
number
Brawler.
one.
Yep, that guy is famous for being. But then the thing is, when he was first brought up, he was managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan, and like you think he was an enhancement talent, so he was a guy that was fucking beating up jobbers, and then eventually just became the jobber that just jobbed to everybody. So he was like one of the famous jobbers, yeah. Barry Horowitz, there's a famous wrestler, Johnny Rodz, Hall of Famer, but he was enhancement talent. That's the thing. You can't call him. You can't be like, oh, he's a jobber because he's too respected. So he's enhancement talent. But he like trained a whole bunch of people that are legends in wrestling now. So
okay, so they're not be a big name, but they do other shit.
yeah, he has a school in Brooklyn. So, but like they wrestle in like I don't even know if it's a boxing ring or just like on mats, like on the floor and mats. I know it's definitely something like it's like only the hardest of hardcore guys fucking go through that shit.
In my wrestling school, we wrestle on concrete. No one's ever survived.
That's true.
Yeah.
A pile driver on that's a wrap.
Yeah. Powerbomb everybody on the concrete to see if they could survive my class. No one's ever passed that test.
Bigga counts to 60 and he'll probably still be out.
I've killed so many people. I've counted to 600 and they still haven't gotten up.
They actually banned this a move that recently, like that was like big news, I guess, in wrestling. Because this is a move called the buckle bomb. So it's a power bomb, but like you throw them not on the floor, you throw them to the turnbuckle. So they just like fall back on the turnbuckle. Oh. Now think about this, right? So now you have somebody over your head like that, right? So that their balls is basically on your face, and their legs are right here, and you're throwing. So like you can't see where you're going, right? And then the guy he's looking forward, he can't see where he's going. Oh, so no one knows where the fuck you're landing or where I'm throwing you. So number one, Finn Balor. Seth Rollins did that to Finn Balor in SummerSlam like 3-4 years ago, and Finn Balor freaking dislocated his shoulder. Oh, he did it to Sting. Sting got concussed and had to retire. And recently, yeah, no. So recently, Nia Jax did it to Kairi Sane, and I guess Kairi Sane got knocked out again. So like they just like, yo, you need to ban this fucking move, which was like, this is why I brought it up. This is why I thought of it, because you said power driver. I'm like, it's a power driver is more protected than the fucking buckle bomb. Like, you know what I mean? Like at least you fall on your ass when you do a power driver. Buckle bomb, like I said, you're throwing somebody to a spot where you don't know if you're even close to the spot. That person doesn't. It's all how they land, and if they're scared, they're gonna fucking buckle up and and fuck up, and like get scared. So whatever. But that's wrestling news for the.
Yeah, she got a big ass gash on her head now from that shit, right?
Yeah, see, yeah.
What a gash!
One of the wrestler, I think she got knocked out or something.
Holy fuck!
Yeah,
the girl, the Kairi Sane, or like I forgot what it was.
She's like a big ass cut here.
Gotcha.
Opened up. Wild times.
Yeah.
But I heard that she has a history of that though.
Nia Jax, yeah, she's the one that knocked out fucking Becky Lynch, and she's a really big girl. She's The Rock's cousin, and so she's Samoan, and like fucking strong as fuck, because every Samoan is just strong as hell. So I'm assuming she doesn't know her own strength, Yeah. And so she probably and then she's fighting all these girls that are way smaller than her. She's knocking them out.
Can't you wrestle or just like a...
What happened? What happened?
Oh, is she like a good wrestler, or she just like big? And
She's good. She does what she has to do. Because the thing is with big wrestlers like that, she's the monster heel. You know, so it's like she doesn't have to do much. She just has to be big and strong. You know, so I personally don't care for monster heels. I feel like they're boring. But for story purposes, it's great. But it only when it's the monster heel versus the David and Goliath story, which is smaller guy versus big guy, or whatever. But for the most part, it's boring to me, So she's good, I guess. If you like that stuff, if you like that kind of wrestling. But me, I'm like, whatever. She's all right. There's better wrestlers out there.
all right. Yeah, because a lot of people were pissed. I saw on Twitter talking about that shit.
Yeah, because she's the thing is you know how everything is now with cancel culture and all this shit.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, oh, she's too dangerous, and we need to get her out of here. We need to fire her, and blah blah blah. And it's like, whatever, man. Just fucking tell her stop doing this shit. Stop doing that.
Like, listen, you're hurting too many people. Just stop it.
Yeah.
She's probably still, she's a name, right? She probably still get people that want to see her and shit like that.
Can break kayfabe.
So Rock's cousin. So she's probably protected out there.
Hell yeah. The fact that she got called up like to be in the main roster is already like fucking what is it? When what's the word I'm thinking of? When you're like family member, because she's the Rock's cousin basically.
Yeah.
Nepotism, yeah. So it's like, of course she got called up right away. Of course Roman Reigns is, of course the fucking Usos who have had like multiple DUIs never get suspended or never get fired. Oh. They're all related to The Rock. And I believe, this is my theory, Vince McMahon is afraid of Samoans. Because Samoans are fucking scary as fuck, man. All those guys, like all the stories from those guys, from like the Wild Samoans or like Haku and like Jimmy Snuka and all these like Polynesian guys, they like fucking this Haku like ripped someone's nose off and shit like that, like bit someone's nose off and like poked someone's eye out, like because they would have like fights, like bar fights and shit. So the thing is, it's almost like standard, like go all out, like especially back in the days. This is what I'm talking about, like back in the days, because they had to keep kayfabe. So when some douchebag in a bar was like, wrestling's fake, you guys are fake, these motherfuckers would try to kill you to make it look real as fuck.
Okay, it's not fake.
Because it's like, their mentality is like, this is a real street fight. Like, it's none of this like honor bullshit. So they, like you have a street fight in your block, and they'll be like, no, chill, just let them fight. Like there's like certain rules, even though it's
let them fight.
Yeah, like let them do their thing. Nope, these motherfuckers are going for like your eye. They're going for they'll take your nose and just rip it backwards. Like they're trying to kill you just to because they're like, my life is on the line. Like it's that kind of shit. It's weird. They had this weird, like the way they show in Dark Side of the Ring, like it was like a mafia or like a weird cult. Like they had their own rules, and like when there's when a stupid fan runs into the ring, you know what I mean? It's balls out. Like they'll kick, like you'll see them like the wrestler. Like there's like footage of like wrestlers trying to jump in the ring, and like right away the wrestler just kick the shit out of the guy's face. And like even the referee would just start punching him, whatever it is. Like if you get in the ring, you get in the ring, just understand that you're gonna get fucked up because they're gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's that kind of, I don't know. It's like those rules. Like they have their own rules.
Yeah.
There's one famous scene or footage of like some house show, I guess it is, where it was Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Triple H, and Triple H lost because he lost to Stone Cold, and Stone Cold Steve Austin was the champion, so he was celebrating all this shit. Triple H was on the floor like knocked out from the Stone Cold Stunner, and a fan ran into the ring, and Triple H jumped up like no sell, like no sold the Stunner, and just grabbed the guy, flipped him over, and then he just started punching the shit out of the guy. and the ref started kicking the crap out of the guy.
The guy's like, "Help, ref!" Ah!
Like, yo, the whole time, Stone Cold Steve Austin was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, he didn't even see it. Like,
What?
because his back was turned. What? His back was turned, and and like all the like security grabbed the guy, whatever. They escorted him back, whatever.
After the referee started kicking, he was like, "Stone Cold, help!" What? Start stopping him out. No, Stone Cold, you were supposed to help. Oh, fuck.
Yo, that was like the worst thing you could do. Like,
Mhm.
try to go into a wrestling ring
Yeah.
What are you
What's wrong?
expecting?
because they don't know if you're crazy or not. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
So it'll fuck you up.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like, it makes sense if like if you're in a sporting arena, or whatever, you run through the field, you get tackled, whatever. This is a ring where people are fighting.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna kick your ass.
Yep.
I just see the ref now in my head just fucking people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The person you think will be like your only bastion of freedom and safety just
Mhm.
comes to it. Just starts. Yeah, that must have been the beating of a lifetime.
Yep. Yeah,
Holy
you got this.
fuck.
I'm gonna send you guys a video. There's like so many videos of like idiot fans trying to jump in the ring and just getting knocked the fuck out.
I'm just imagining, like, you know how in Family Guy when like the characters fall and they're like in that weird position, they're just pounding on him while he's like mad contorted.
Just reaching.
Yo. Oh my god. You need to send me that video. That. Oh my god.
Yeah. It sounds like some good stuff right there.
Oh my god.
You know some good stuff? We're gonna be getting Daredevil soon.
Yes.
Back in the MCU.
Finally.
Fuck yeah, man. Marvel's Batman. Let's do this.
Yeah. Blind Batman.
Marvel's blind Batman. Marvel's Batman is Iron Man. This is Marvel's blind Batman.
Mhm.
If you blind Batman, you get Daredevil.
There you go. Now, what do you have? Like heightened senses. Daredevil has.
Oh, Batman.
Not immediately.
Oh.
At first he's
Like-
like, "Ah, come on! What the fuck?"
But you know they're gonna come up with some bullshit like, "Oh, Batman trained blindfolded one time." For
Yeah,
a period
he was
of 2
prepared for
months."
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
he knows how to fight without vision.
Imagine being the person who blinded him and then finding out that he could still beat the shit out of you even though he's blind. Like, yeah, I blinded Batman. It's time to fuck him up.
Oh,
And he's like, "What? Cat, cat, cat." Say, "Oh shit."
Like, fuck, I was gonna live stream this, bro.
Gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
but when is it? Is it coming out with a movie, a show, or what's going on?
Oh, they don't know. They're just saying like the rights could come back like in less than 6 months. So
Yeah.
who knows what they could do with it?
I think that's where the, Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
I think so too. Because I'm like now, maybe he is gonna appear in that
Yeah,
see.
as his lawyer.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3.
I'm assuming the actor with I forgot his name right now. I'm stuck on stupid, but the actor is probably like, I don't know, like I really don't know if Daredevil or Matt
Oh,
Morgan, whatever. his name-
yeah, Charlie Cox.
Yeah,
Nah, he's coming back. Marvel would be stupid not to bring him
Yeah,
back.
that'll be stupid if they don't bring him back.
If they recast Daredevil, like fanboys are gonna go fucking wild. Like we're gonna go crazy. Most of the public is like, "Yo, we spent 3 seasons watching this man become Daredevil, and he
Mhm.
killed it every season." He
Yeah,
was in-
3 really good seasons.
Yes, yes.
that show is great.
Hell
So he's
yeah.
gonna bring him back. Bring back Punisher.
Yes.
All these guys.
Bring
Just,
back Punisher on one of the Spider-Man movies, like Same thing you did when they same thing they did when they first introduced him.
Yeah, have him hunt like go after Spider-Man.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And Kingpin. Should bring Kingpin back.
Yeah,
Oh, they have to bring back Vincent D'Onofrio.
Mhm.
Mafia. Yes, he killed it.
Hell yeah.
I always tell people like the best scene ever was him like smashing that dude's head in the car.
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
so that shit popped off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't want to be that dude.
Decapitated the dude. That's a powerful dude right
Exactly.
there.
Yeah, man, that guy's crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to fight the Kingpin.
That fight in season 3 when they were just fucking each other up.
That
I'm
was
like,
so
yeah.
good. At the end of that fight where he was like, "I beat you."
I beat you.
Yeah, that got my adrenaline so high
Yeah.
up. I was like standing up, like, yeah.
He's like, I'll kill your fucking wife. Oh no, he'll kill his fucking wife. He's like, you go to jail and you never see your wife again, and some shit like that.
That scene was so dope though. Like when he was leaving and the cops came in and they were like, "Who the hell is that?" And he was like, "That's Daredevil." I was like, "Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
hell yeah, man."
Right. And then they canceled it.
Yeah. Right when they started talking about adamantium.
Hmm. Which
Forgot about that.
leaves the door open. Disney Plus, at least Disney Plus. If you want to keep it a show, just have it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I would totally say that I subscribe to Disney Plus if they release it on Disney Plus. I would just say it though.
Yeah. I'll just say it.
I'll just say I subscribe to Disney Plus because I obviously have watched these shows, which means I've subscribed to Disney Plus.
Pretty much.
There's no other way to watch them.
None at all. No way.
Yeah.
Sure.
If there is, I don't know about it.
Now, would you want to see like a Daredevil movie though?
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No?
I would like to see him in cameos in movies,
Yeah.
but leave Daredevil as a show, I think.
Like he should be like whenever they talk to a lawyer or something like that, it should be, you know what I mean? Like those little kind of cameos, like that. But the show it has to keep going.
Yeah.
He might even show up in a She-Hulk show that's on coming to Disney Plus.
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
Two lawyers.
That will probably be the segue to a show for himself.
True.
Probably,
Who
yeah.
knows?
Segue to season 4.
They got to team up for a tough case.
Yeah. There we go.
Probably actually kill off this girl in season 4. What's her name? Karen? Oh,
Karen.
Karen!
and her
Oh,
name-
they gotta kill off Karen now. Her name's Karen.
Yeah. She must die.
You don't like that character, Freddie?
No, I like her. She's fucking gorgeous. But
Okay.
in the original story, where instead of the priest dying, it was her who was supposed to die.
Mm. I see.
Bullseye too, right?
Yeah, Bullseye kills her by hitting her in the chest with Daredevil's baton. He was like, "No, I was gonna flip that in a parade."
Cold-blooded.
Yeah, it was cool. That would have been dope for a TV show. No one would have expected that.
Oh yeah, that would have been a
That's true.
crazy
Yeah.
scene right there. Like, oh shit, look what they did.
Yep.
You think that was where they were leading to because Bullseye was basically introduced. He was introduced and basically was like starting to be established as that crazy fucking
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
expecting.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's probably foreshadowing like, yo, he's gonna end up killing her one of these times. And even Elektra, because he killed Elektra too in the comics. And
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Bullseye really doesn't like this dude's girlfriends.
Yeah, I think that would have been too much for like a TV show if he killed like Elektra, then he kills Karen.
Yeah, yo, ease up, guy.
Like,
Come
yo,
on, man.
Daredevil, do something.
Yeah. 2 women just died on your watch, bro.
You just killed 2 of your girlfriends. Come on.
Get them.
Yeah.
Like,
For a blind guy, that's like killing all your girlfriends ever that you're ever gonna have, because you're blind. I said it.
blind girl.
No, but I like that. Like Daredevil he's like super underdoggy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what So you
Yeah.
expect him to like get his girlfriends. Like get have his girlfriends die and shit. Because fucking
Your life.
he's trying.
Ernie's like, the man is blind, guys.
Exactly.
Listen, 2 of his girlfriends died, but he's fucking blind. Give him a fucking break.
Yeah.
If you were blind, would you really save all your girlfriends? That's a good point, Ernie. That's a good point.
They don't even know how they look like.
That's true.
How would you know who you're saving?
Yeah. He'll get over it. He'll be fine.
Like, wait a minute. Who did I just save? This is a cat. I'm in a tree. I don't know what it's like to be blind.
Take off your glasses.
Oh, good point. I'm gonna go fight crime now, guys.
There you go. Now you understand the struggle of blind people
Yeah.
now, Fred.
I know what it is now.
That's it. 2 seconds. They took you.
I know exactly how it feels to be blind
There you go.
and how it feels to be Daredevil. It's no big deal.
Yes.
Go fight some people in a stairwell after this.
Jump off the roofs and the roof of a house.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get shot in the head by the Punisher and not get killed, and just have like a ringing noise in my head for a few days.
Let's see if that logic works in the real world, huh?
The whole time watching, I was like, "Lay down."
Just lay down.
Yo, lay down and just calm down for a bit and figure out what's going on. You just need to think.
What?
Like, yeah, I just got shot in the head. I'm gonna put my costume back on and go fight the Punisher.
Oh
No.
man. The Punisher was being graceful.
Yeah,
You know what? Hey,
take
come
that
on,
as a
man.
sign.
Come on now.
Take Foggy coming through every time, like, no, don't do it, as a sign.
Yo, Foggy had the same arc for all 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Like him having to deal with Matt being the fucking Daredevil.
Mhm.
Like how does he feel about it? He's happy, then he's mad. He's happy, then he's mad.
Yep.
Mhm.
He doesn't want him to be Daredevil, but then you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I just can't be here with you when you do.
Yeah. I have a hot ass girlfriend.
Way out of my league.
Way out of my league.
Yep. But I'm a lawyer, so.
Yeah.
Dude.
I should be super fucking happy right now and not even care that you're a superhero.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you know what? I just can't let you do it.
Yeah. But do it anyway. I'm conflicted. That was a good
No, man.
Foggy though. I like that Foggy.
He was one of the Bash brothers from Mighty Ducks.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, do you remember?
He was
No.
the original guy. I forgot his name. Fucking
Wasn't it Foley or Fuller?
Fuller. Yeah.
Something like that. Something Fuller.
Then in part 2, he gets the other Bash brother.
The one who
Mhm.
like flips the puck and like
Yeah.
hits it and it...
That's Keenan Thompson. That's Keenan from Keenan and Kel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the first one where he did that?
Nah, he's in the
Nah.
second one. No, the first one he's just the big guy who's like the big guy and just
Yeah.
fucking like
Okay.
slap shots it all the time and like it like go through the net or like
He always had like that big kid with the mullet.
yeah, that's him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
And then in part 2, like everyone is basically his size, so like they had to get another guy that was like as big as him, and they did the Bash Brothers, and they were like the two guys that just started beating everybody up.
After Mighty Ducks, I was like, yo, I'm gonna play hockey. Then I bought a hockey stick, and I was like, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I'm good.
Nah, she's gonna rollerblade.
You gonna play street hockey?
Eh. There's people walking the street.
Yeah.
Like, get away from your rollerblades.
With your hockey stick, like, let's do the flying V, guys.
If someone tried hard enough, they could just really push the shit out of you on rollerblades.
Like throw you on top of the hood of a car and just flip you over. Yeah.
They could like push you 4 blocks away. Especially if you're on a
Constantly
hill.
push me 4 blocks away. Like,
My rollerblade doesn't have brakes. I wanted to be cool.
let everybody know I'm a rebel.
Yeah. First thing I ever did when I bought rollerblades, I would take off the brakes immediately.
Yeah.
I want to be that cool kid. I felt a lot.
Yeah. Your mom probably hated that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mom hated a lot of things.
She hated.
Why you ruining these things?
Don't grab into the back of cars.
Yeah. You could die that way.
That's the point. Being a rebel.
Oh man, she caught you doing it right in front
Yeah.
of
No,
the
she didn't
building?
catch me. One of our neighbors saw me, and he went and told her.
He
Snitch.
snitched.
Yeah, he snitched. Like, yeah.
And that neighbor was Tekashi 6ix9ine.
It was Tekashi 69. Fucking rainbow hair. I should have known. It was 1997. I was like rainbow hair.
He was the one that gave you that terrible hair job.
Mhm. He's the one who made me put this hat on. Tekashi.
Tekashi.
I remember like I didn't grab on the car. It was like me and a bunch of guys. And
Yeah.
one of them grabbed the car, and we all just like grabbed each other, and it was just like a line of people in the back
Like
of
a
a
lift.
car. Just...
Mad records.
Oh,
Mad
yeah.
records.
And the car was like going into the highway. So I think
Oh,
it was a good thing that the guy snitched on my mom, because I would have just kept on trying
But
to
You
get
went down that. You went down that hill.
down that hill in Riverside.
Yeah.
That would go
yeah.
like straight in, like right into the highway.
Oh shit.
We were trying to get into the highway to like go to the Bronx or some shit like that.
In skates.
Yeah, like on the back of a car in the line.
Oh.
We're definitely not getting stopped by the cops.
Some
And
asshole
then-
would fucking cut you guys off. Like.
Oh yeah. And then I saw my mom coming down the hill.
Oh yeah.
And right before she got there, I was like, all right, guys, I got to go.
Damn. So you had to go up that hill with skates?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey,
Wow.
going up hills were easy if like you skate a lot.
Yeah.
But going down hills was the scary part if you didn't have brakes.
Which you didn't have.
Nope.
Just-
Mm-mm. The only way to stop it would be like to spread your legs and like hope like that would just like slow you down enough to not fall.
Okay.
That worked most of the time.
It does what it does.
It was like Jackass before Jackass.
There you go. How far you could take it.
Yeah.
No broken bones, so you made it all right.
Yeah. Now I just get back pains every 2 months.
There you go.
Like really bad back pains.
What, every time you rollerblade?
No, every 2 months, just from being old and from doing that back in the days. I have permanent damage.
You were like Batman after all the years of crime fighting. His body just fucked up.
A realistic Batman. After like
Yeah.
just 5 years of fighting, you're like, nope. Can't even open a door.
Freddy's like, damn, all that was skateboard. Fuck.
All I did was just this.
Yeah.
Freddy's the Batman from Night Falls. The
Yeah.
broken back.
Instead of Bane breaking my back, it was a bus that ran over me.
You
I
guys-
always imagine it the way like in Airborne with that one guy who like goes over and like falls and like basically like a tree hits him on his back. Like he just falls backwards to a tree.
That
Yeah.
guy died. Like in the story, he died.
he broke his back. He's paralyzed.
Yeah, you never hear from that character again in the story, so he definitely died.
True.
Internal
Airborne was
bleeding.
a fucking hardcore movie, man.
Seth Green.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember being young, watching them like go down the stairs with like their rollerblades, and I was like, "Yo, how the fuck did they do that? What?
It's so cool.
It's so dangerous."
These kids don't care.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Well, I can't. We're gonna end the show with an Airborne reference.
Yeah,
All
Airborne,
right.
man. That's the movie.
Ernie with a deep cut.
Seth Green.
Oh man. So it's a good episode. How much time was it, Fred?
We are at 1 hour and 36 minutes.
All right. Good time.
Definitely shorter than last week because last week was like 2.5 hours.
Yeah. We went in. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
we talked about a lot of shit.
Mhm.
I just moved some stuff around to put like some stuff we talked about in the beginning, like in the middle of the podcast, because it was funny too. And I was like, yo, I should drink more. I was gonna drink today, but I was mad tired. I was like, I ain't gonna drink right now.
Yeah, that's the thing I do now. Like when at this age, like
Yeah.
I don't drink when I'm tired. If I'm
Yeah.
tired, I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't feel like drinking. I have to have
Yeah.
energy to do that shit.
Yeah, then you're gonna feel way worse in the morning
Yeah.
when you
Oh
do drink and
my
you're tired.
God.
Like, why
Okay, I
didn't
thought
drink?
that was like just a me thing.
Nah, that's everybody that is getting old. And like,
Yeah.
I'm
so-
immune to everything, so
So tell me, does it take
Bring it
longer for
up.
you to pee now too?
it's, I was thinking about like doing more like those easy drinks, like the margaritas. Not what like margaritas, but like those.
margaritas are delicious.
Like
No, like
Freddy's already on that train.
old people drinks.
Well,
Like-
old people, I don't know why. I think old people drink whiskey still. No, like
No, I mean
Yeah,
like
that's
old
what I
people
think.
drink to like stay healthy and shit. Like
oh yeah,
blended oatmeal and
like more cranberry and vodka for me. Like
or just
That's it.
cranberries.
cranberry juice.
It's
Like
healthy.
I'm on my period. You can
Just
drink cranberry.
The Departed.
Got
Freddie still hasn't seen The Departed.
Nah.
I still haven't, no.
Oh,
I've seen
man.
the Departed, that Simpsons episode.
Yo.
Departed.
You have so much fun with Jack Nicholson, man. He's
Really?
great at that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The movie's great, man. You gotta watch it.
So this
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson impression wouldn't work for that movie.
And then the bugged out Jack Nicholson, to his eyes bugged out. He's like, smile on his face.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like, it's a little rat. It's a rat. So he's like, he starts going, he's a fucking little rat. Like, it's like so fucking scary.
I still have it on Blu-ray.
Oh
Yeah,
wow!
watch it.
Crack it out, man.
I have a Blu-ray collection that nobody wants.
Yo, me too. My shit's stacked right now.
Yeah, I have a huge, massive stack of Blu-rays that nobody.
I have a
can take.
whole. I had like a good stack of regular DVDs that I couldn't get rid of. That I got rid of most of them when Hurricane Sandy happened. There was like people in my building. They were like, "Yo, I heard you got DVDs. If like if I could borrow something," I was like, "Yo, just keep them. Like, I got Blu-rays now, so just take my old
Yeah.
DVDs."
All my shit
This-
is data now on my server, so I
Yeah.
don't need any of that shit.
Yeah,
There's there's still people that like they want to keep they want to buy DVDs and shit like that because it's like part of like a collection they're doing. Like if especially like the wrestling DVDs. Like people still want them in their collection. You know what I mean? So it's like, but that's because they're wrestling DVDs. But the movies too. You know what I mean? Because they're like, oh, they want the I guess the specific CD of the movie that they want for some reason. But there's definitely a fan base that.
Oh no.
But the thing is, it's cheap as hell, so it's like easy for access. You know.
Yeah, pretty much. And like,
there's no money in it.
Yeah, no, they're just useful too. Like if shit happens, like a storm, another storm happens, and internet's down, and
yeah, it's true.
That's true.
you got nothing to watch.
Lend it out to everybody.
Well, guys, like always, opinions like assholes. Everyone has one, and we're just a couple assholes with some opinions.
We most certainly
Thanks
are.
for listening. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Peace, baby.
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.